today's edition of WCTZ News, a young performer finds his voice on stage, a journalist finds her voice in reporting, and a trans student president finds her voice in leading the students. All this on today's edition of WCTZ News. Good morning, Wildcats, and welcome to WCTZ News. I'm Shane Winston.
And I'm Addie Carroll. We've heard lots of interesting stories this quarter with some incredibly unique voices among the students.
Absolutely, Addie. One voice I can't get out of my head is Grant when he played Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors. Here's Keon with the story.
West Shore students are well used to hearing about their peers receiving scholarships, but usually they're for academics. What about one for a voice?
I got a senior scholarship for $500.
From his own estimation of 20 superior awards at the district level to top honors at states, Grant Newcomb has become widely recognized for his singing.
I did know that I would just be singing pretty much my whole life.
I've really only seen professional singers before working here, so it was shocking to hear his range of pitch.
Every time I hear him, I always think, wow, that was really good, but then when we play it back, he gets better every time.
Grant's passion for singing has been present since a young age.
I started singing because it was introduced to me throughout my entire life. When I was a kid, like in elementary school, my mom would always be playing music. We would always sing together, and it was just kind of always a thing.
We'd wake up with music, and it was happiness, and if there was no music, there was less happiness. So it was always the music was part of things.
Having taken his final bow for high school, who knows where the spotlight will find him next? For WCTZ News, I've been Keon Medini, reporting.
But there aren't only talented singers at our school, Addie.
That's right. We also have students like Ashvika bringing change to the school through the written word.
From cheerleading competition to college tuition, emerging young journalist finalist Ashvika Matakonda has brought her passion for telling stories into the newsroom.
I started writing beat reports in Journalism 1 and I got really good feedback on them, and I actually really enjoyed the process of interviewing and finding out more information, and especially the feedback I got, especially from Mr. Sladorn, that made me want to join the Roar and keep doing it. Our editor-in-chief, McKenna, she's really helpful and she's always on top of things, and she's really good at giving us story ideas and things we can improve on.
All of the people that we've gotten on the Roar this year have been wonderful, but Ashvika is really intentional and she's very careful about the way she writes her stories. Everything she's ever turned in has been really incredible, and she's also really good at both taking and giving feedback.
With the Emerging Young Journalist Finalist qualification and 3 All-Floridas under her belt, Ashvika has one sentiment that carried her through.
A lot of people could do things if they actually try for it, and I think it's just the idea that you can go for things and attempt them instead of thinking you're not good enough.
I am leaving this year and Ashvika is brand new, but I'm really hoping more than anything that she sticks with the Roar because she's one of the best writers that we have, and I'm just really excited to see sort of what she does in the next couple of years.
Through amplifying that of others, Ashvika has been able to find her own voice. This has been Izzy Pearson reporting for WCTZ News.
I think I'm just gonna go overall to
Truly an amazing story. Now Shane, I'm reading another story about a trans student finding her voice on campus. Here's my report on the story.
Student Rosalina Rodriguez has had to overcome adversity to have her voice heard and to truly be herself as a young transgender girl navigating life.
It's one of those things where I knew who I was for a very long time. It's hard for me to accept. It's hard for me to go through this. And it's even more difficult when people like your own family aren't accepting and they aren't really helpful with that. So it's a pretty long and difficult journey.
Rose has had the chance to speak for her community and for herself as the junior class president.
Working with Rose has been great. I've known Rose since 8th grade, so we already had a relationship built. She's brought a lot of energy and a lot of great ideas to the junior class. She's been a very positive voice.
As a junior class president, I think my main thing, I just wanted to really represent the juniors and have their voices be heard. Yeah, I think I just always wanted to make sure people felt included, no matter who they are or what they are.
Rose's goal is to become the inspiration that she wants to see for her community.
I've always wanted to aspire to be somebody that people could look up to, especially young queer people and young trans individuals. Being rejected by your own family and friends is horrifying. That's a scary thing. But I want everybody out there to know you'll be able to make it through and know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
For WCTZ News, this has been Addie Carroll reporting.
And that's a wrap for this episode, Shane. With so many incredible voices around the school, it's no wonder Wildcats are known for their academic and extracurricular excellence.
Absolutely, Addie. Thank you for tuning in to WCTZ News. I'm Shane Winston.
And I'm Addie Carroll. Have a wonderful day, Wildcats.